Welcome to my own private Kokomo, your every other daily dose of the island life. I'm Ryan Meharry. Here with me, as always, is Dave Tootie.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Dave, how's it going, my man? How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, it's Monday, another
It's
week. We made it. Feeling good.
feeling good, feeling great. Joining us is my former co-host from the Fantasy Flicks League podcast, a dear friend, one of my oldest friends here in Los Angeles. You might know him from Orpheus Roy, Tater Town, some of our improv groups together. You can definitely see him with Outside Dog in the past
Right.
every Friday night.
Yeah, you can see us in the past.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
UCB Franklin. But you guys have some stuff probably up your sleeve, right?
We'll be doing one of those Friday UCB shows that like Bang Bang
Yeah.
just did. We've got one of those on the horizon.
Great.
I also produce I'm Too Effing High.
That's
We've got
true,
one of
too.
those shows on a future Friday. So yeah, keep your eye on that UCB page.
Awesome. Well, thanks for
Nice.
being here, Mike. I was dumped.
Ryan, you're so
in the
funny. You're
past.
like, I might bring it up. I
was
bring
like,
it
I
up.
gotta.
It's
Well,
the
I
first
mean,
thing you bring up.
it's for sure. I mean, if I'm gonna bring it up, I gotta bring it up at the top. What am I gonna end? You know? And it's like, well, it's the thing that's on my mind. If I don't talk about it, I'm going to be distracted by it. And so let me just I gotta throw it out there. I gotta I haven't, since it's happened, really been able to talk to anyone about it. It kind of happened last night, and I felt more just like kind of doing my own, like, listen to music sort of thing, kind of reflect.
Yeah.
So I do kind of feel like this urge to just not even, I'm not going to go into specifics or details or anything, but I just need to like throw it out there, let you
What
all
if we
know
want
that,
specifics?
I
'Cause
will
I have a few
answer
specifics.
whatever
Not too
I'm
deep, but-
willing to answer. Yes, what I'll answer whatever I'm
Okay.
comfortable answering.
What was the format of the dump?
Like
Like, was it over Zoom? Was it live? Was it on
Text
the phone?
message.
Text message.
text message. Yeah.
X message.
Oh yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
text message?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a very off and on relationship, and we've broken up a few times, and I would say most of them have been via text. Not
Oh.
not my preferred way of
Holy
delivering the
cow.
message, but I think it's a little easier for the other person. I didn't take it too personally.
Okay.
Okay.
My follow-up on that.
Mhm.
Was it a conversation that was happening and then it was in there? Or did you just like, you're just cooking dinner and you get a block of text?
Oh, it's kind of an ongoing sort of conversation. When we were sort of teetering, we had like a disagreement about, and sorry, I burped and then I made it.
Out stuff.
I burped, yeah. That's how I
you're
censor
gonna edit
myself.
out important context.
That's how I censor myself. Just like a wet, like inner burp. Yeah, we've been having kind of like, we had like a disagreement over something, and since then it's just sort of been an ongoing conversation, and yeah, it just kind of reached its tipping point, which is great, which is so fun when things happen like that, right? Was this the wrong move? I mean, only 5 people are watching, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, I think it's brave that you're just saying this. That braver than I would certainly be.
Thank you. I am brave.
And it's good to talk about that stuff. Like when I go through breakups, I am like, I gotta get outside. I gotta talk to people, because I just feel awful.
Yeah, it was awesome to wake up to a wet, dreary morning here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, the first time it's rained in months.
Yeah, that I was not expecting at all. Like, I had no clue that was coming. So I just woke up and was like, oh, it's raining out? Great. Just great.
Are you someone like, I know we don't have to talk about this very long, but I'm someone that when those things happen, the mornings, nighttime and early morning are the absolute worst. Like the afternoon,
That's when you're horniest?
That's when I'm horniest. Yeah.
That's when you're horniest and you miss me?
Yeah. But I got to get to the day. I got to get the day going, and I got to get it moving. And it's a little better during the day, but nights and when I wake up is the worst.
Yeah, night is tough. Night is tough. Honestly, like I'll get those. Weirdly enough, I'll get those like pangs during the day, and for whatever reason, those hurt the most. Like, where it's like, oh, like I want to share something about my day, and now it feels like I can't.
Yeah,
like that kind of stings a lot for me too. Mornings I'm pretty chill. I wake up pretty optimistic every day.
What music?
Then the day crushes me, and I'm
what music did you listen to? You said that you went to your music well. Do you have like go-to songs for this, or did you just what you were feeling?
It depends. I was kind of what I was feeling. I'd been sort of making like a quarantine kind of upbeat, like barbecue-y playlist, like something I would want to. Does that make sense? Like just like good, like
Kid Rock.
Yeah, a lot of Kid Rock all summer long. All summer long. She was really very nice. She had those big thighs. Oh, I want to touch you. I want to touch her all summer long. She had thighs. They looked mighty nice. I'm not like we're doing short form improv today, guys. That is as and as witty as I get. It was a lot of stuff like that, but usually like I'll go a little like older, like I'll go Beatles. Last night was just more kind of trying to keep upbeat hip hoppy.
Yeah, you don't like put Bon Iver on and then like wallow for a little while.
That always feels like a little too much. Like I'll put on like sadder, reflective songs, but nothing that just feels like too much. I start to feel like a parody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you're trying,
it makes me connect less to it.
Yeah.
I think in college, I had a breakup after spring break. And I remember coming back to my dorm room and lying on the floor with all the lights off, just listening to Incubus for a long time.
Oh, really? What's Incubus? What was their big song?
Open arms and open eyes. Yeah, it was like when everybody was just doing their worst Eddie Vedder.
Yeah,
or Chris Cornell.
Who was the most egregious Eddie Vedder ripoff? Was it Scott Weiland?
Scott Weiland
generation though, right?
Or Scott Stapp from Creed.
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp. He's the most egregious, and also because their music was bad too. So it feels,
and it was so after
millions of albums.
And Stone. I'm not a big Stone Temple Pilots fan. Sorry.
I wasn't, but I grew to become bigger fan of theirs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
they didn't. I mean, Pearl Jam did the best. Pearl Jam shook out of that the best, right? I mean, they're still like they ended the Jordan doc last night. Like,
yeah,
which I didn't watch. Spoiler.
Vedder's
you don't want
dunking
to know
a
about
bunch at the end.
1998.
Oh, that's great.
It's a montage of Vedder dunking on
Jordan,
an 8-rim hoop.
You don't remember when they blew up the Bulls and they offered a contract to Eddie Vedder?
The one guy Jordan couldn't get over on.
Yeah.
Was Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder snubbed him in a club once. Jordan was mad.
Yeah.
I am the better man. After he dunks on him.
Jordan tries to pick up a guitar and it's really good, just not Eddie Vedder good.
Yeah.
Do you think Jordan
just to mention something real quick in the doc, I'm not giving anything away, Ryan, last night, but I want to say one thing that was mentioned and then back it up. He mentioned in the doc that he was playing piano, or they showed it in the doc or something where he's playing piano in a hotel room. I was reading ESPN and Phil Jackson kept like a running diary in '98. And he mentioned that Jordan was staying above him, and Jordan in his hotel room had like a piano. Didn't know how to play, but one of his teammates or one of his friends didn't know how to play and was like trying to teach him how to play, and he was trying to learn how to play. Either as like because maybe it's because he's competitive and wanted to learn, but also just as like a way to distract himself. So he would hear Jordan banging away on the piano late at night.
Just playing like Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah,
but playing it like what's his face? Who's saying that?
Like Jerry Lee Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis, yeah, just
like kicking the piano bench over.
Goodness gracious, moves of fire. Moves me, honey. She really fine. Goodness gracious. 1:30 in the morning. They got a game tomorrow.
Yeah. Scottie Pippen sitting on the couch doesn't know what to say.
Yeah. Jordan going real nuts. Sets the piano on fire.
Watching this.
Yeah. One of those security guards has lost $25 betting on it so far.
Yeah. That Jordan wouldn't deliver the greatest rock and roll performance of all time. Well, enough about Jordan. Enough about my grief. Let us do the thing I'm very excited to do. It's going to cheer me up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mike here has offered to, I would say, you're going to teach us some stuff you've been doing with the improv groups you coach. Would you say that?
We're going to try us improv? Is that what's going to happen? You're going to teach us
some
improv?
kind
My
of
dream.
Okay.
Sort of Zoom improv exercises.
Well, I was just going to have you guys do improvised scenes because I imagine this is all conversation based, and I just want to put you in scenes because I'm big fans of your work. We've performed together for over a decade now.
I just want to apologize once again for the usual Monday vacuum cleaner outside my apartment situation. If you can hear it,
can't hear it.
Great.
Can't hear.
Sorry.
Dave, you come from short form, right? Is that where you started?
Comedy Sports.
Yeah,
Comedy
I
Sports
started
Milwaukee,
Comedy Sports
LA.
I have very little short form experience. It's something I'm a little self-conscious about. I wish I had done more of it. I feel like it's a great tool to everyone who's had it before, especially when it comes to just like making choices quickly and efficiently.
You're not snobby about it, Ryan, which is nice. I feel like there's a small section of people that are pretty snobby about it.
Yeah, maybe not as much as they used to be, but it still feels like it a little bit.
Like I get where it comes from. Like the sort of aesthetic of short form improv can look kind of a little dorky, but like get over that. It's all super impressive, and the people who are doing it are genuinely very funny and talented and quick.
and like 80%
and also
of it,
long form doesn't look that cool either.
80% of it is in my opinion, like the same. 75-80% of it is the same, going both ways. Mike, maybe you can attest to this. Going from short form to long form, there were pros to having that short form background, but it was also hurdles that I had to like get over that short form caused in my long form performance.
Yeah,
good and bad.
Maybe it's a cliche to talk about like improv and jazz music, but I think like long form is kind of jazzy, where it is like it could go anywhere, and people like it's the skill of the people to play together. And maybe short form is just like playing a 3-minute pop hit that everybody's going to get and like. Like because you with short form you're often like telling people the rules, like on Whose Line they're like, this next thing is called props, we're going to hand comedians a bunch of props, they're going to make stuff up, and then they do it for like 4 minutes. And it's good, but it's like you said, it's like 1 week the prop is like a shoe and they pretend it's a phone, and the next week the prop is like a hat and they pretend it's a phone, and they get the same laughs because like neither of those things are a phone.
Yeah, it feels like it's easy to get to do a lot of go-tos. I'm sure people develop.
Yeah, you like learn. I did short form on cruise ships for a long time, and like you just learned what played well. And then the challenge for you as a performer was like it was actually for you to like surprise yourself, because you knew every week like you could get a laugh with like the same kind of joke.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah,
well, I'm excited to do some.
Great. I thought we'd start with some line games. So let's start with
All right.
Let's start with 101. Ryan, are you familiar with 101?
No, I'm not.
Okay, Dave, are you?
I mean, wait, maybe
I think so.
I'm vaguely. I think I've seen it, but I need a refresher. We'll probably need refreshers on all of this for anyone.
This one goes by a lot of names, but I learned it as 101, and all it's just jokes. It's just setting up jokes. It's very pun based. Yeah, you're gonna hate this one. This is where like I give you a suggestion, so I might say like the joke setup is 101 blanks walk into a bar, right?
Oh,
so
right.
Like tools, right? 101 tools walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I can't serve you," and they say, "Why not?" And the bartender says, "Because you're all hammered," right? Like,
damn.
Get it? Yep, that one's taken, man. Let's see. We could probably use the chat to get suggestions, but
yeah, for sure. I'll type it in. So what kind of suggestion do we want?
So let's get an object. But in the meantime, I'll get you guys warmed up, and if I ask for in the chat if there's anything new, you can tell me, Ryan. How's that sound?
So wait, you want me to get the suggestion right now?
You can.
Get a suggestion of an object.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody complies.
I used to love this game, but I'm so far away from it now that I know I'm rusty. So now it makes me a little more nervous because I don't know if I can do it. But I used to really love this.
Waiting the suggestion. Do we need to do anything? This is just kind of a warm up.
No, you can just we can just stay like this.
Okay. Great. And if we're getting it from the audience, then Mike, if you feel like you need to chime in with a couple, you gotta chime on in.
Great, yeah.
We got the suggestion of lamp.
Lamp.
Okay, great. So it'd be 101 lamps walk into a bar.
101 lamps walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve lamps here." 101 lamps say, "Well, why not?" And the bartender says, "You guys are already lit."
Damn.
Great.
All right. And I got to do it too.
Yep. Yep.
101 lamps walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I can't serve you." And the 101 lamps say, "Well, why not?" And the bartender says, "You guys are too shady."
Hey,
yeah, that's it.
101 lamps walk into a bar.
Jamaica, I want to take you to Bermuda.
Mike, let's hear it.
101 lamps walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve lamps here." And they say, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because you guys are dim."
101 lamps walk into a bar. Bartender says,
"More."
I'm sorry, we don't walk into. I'm sorry, we don't serve lamps here. And 101 lamps say to each other, "Whose bright idea was it to come here?"
Oh shit! Oh, so the jokes can be anything. It doesn't even have to be the bartender saying why.
No, it's how you want to set it up, Ryan.
Okay, all right. Now that's good to know. That's good to know.
Let's get another suggestion.
Great. Another suggestion, Dave?
Yeah, right. Or you got one, Mike?
Yeah. No, I don't have one. Go ahead.
Okay, here I got one.
Go ahead.
We all right. 101 lamps walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve you." And the 101 lamps say, "Okay, well, we're blacklight lamps, and that's fine. We see that there's semen all over the place here." This place is filthy.
Bermuda, Bahama.
That's pretty good. There's semen all over the place. We wouldn't want to stay here. It's not very cleanly.
Let's get a new suggestion.
You shouldn't be open. We're at stay-at-home orders.
You're in the rhythm now.
Okay.
Yeah, you really got it. Do we have another one in there?
Pillow.
Pillow. All right, great. 101 pillows walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve pillows here." And the pillows say, "Get stuffed."
Oh, yeah.
101 pillows walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pillows here." 101 pillows reply, "That's right. We don't want to come in here anyways because you're not certified."
Oh. 101 pillows walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Get out. We don't serve you." And the 101 pillows, they say, the 101 pillows say, "Oh, that's fine. We've our masters are about to go to bed, and we need to be there for when they lay their heads down."
So your world, all of the pillows refer to us as masters.
Yeah, we're their masters, and they like to go out and get drunk. But then when it's time for bed, they have to rush back to be there for us for when we're ready to lay our heads down. Guys, I promise you, I'm legitimately trying my absolute best.
101 pillows walk into a bar, and the bouncer stops them there, and he's like, "You guys can't come in today unless you can convince me." And they go, "All right, we'll make our pillowcase."
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. I'm trying to think of other things about pillows.
Well, we'll help you workshop one. What's something you can think of about a pillow?
Okay, all right. So they have feathers.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Go for it. You got one?
It's just another bad one. It's
Let's hear it.
All right. Yeah, let's hear it.
101 pillows walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get out of here. We don't serve you." The 101 pillows say, "Oh yeah, well you better, or else we're going to rip out our feathers and tickle you."
Oh, good consequential one.
Mm-hmm.
101 pillows walk into a bar, and bartender says, "You can come in, but like Ryan's joke, we're kind of into tickle play with feathers and stuff." 101 pillows say, "We're down." Down.
That's a good use of feathers, Dave.
Okay. All right. 101 pillows walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, this is a a rowdy S&M bar. We don't serve you." And it's the pillows say, "We just came from a feather bar, like a leather bar." You know? Is that,
all right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, mine are all bad.
Yours are great.
Well, let's mix up the format. Let's mix up the format. We're going to keep line games going, but we're going to change to action lines. Okay.
Okay.
So action lines. So this is where we take the object and like in a I always think of like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Like, do you remember in Commando where he like uses that steam pipe to kill Bennett, and he goes like, "Let off some steam, Bennett."
Yeah.
Or in Batman and Robin, all the jokes he makes about being Mr. Freeze.
Sure.
So this time you're using the object to kill somebody. So if it was pillow, you might like be like you hit somebody with a pillow, and you're like, "Oh, looks like I won that pillow fight," right?
Mm-hmm. Go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep. That's great. So in this one, you'll use the object to kill somebody. So you'll pretend you just killed somebody, and then you'll do your kill line. Cool?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, great. Do we have anything in the suggestion box?
Oh, sure. Here, let's can we get some more objects?
Yeah, can we get some more objects? All right. And feel free to show us how you'd kill that person with that object, and then do your
audience
line.
are not a fan of the shave, I see. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, what happened, buddy?
I lost it.
Did it roll? You lost it?
It fell out.
Yeah. Stress.
Yeah.
You stress pull it out when you watch Last Dance?
Will they win again?
All right, we got telescope. We got telescope.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I just killed somebody with a telescope. Now you're seeing stars.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good one. Oh boy.
I kill you, and now you see heaven.
Oh my God, that feels like one of mine.
You're up, Dave.
I kill you. Be careful. Objects may be closer than they appear.
Ooh, that's good.
That's a great one.
How about this one? See you in heloscope.
I liked it. Heloscope.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
All right, we got another object?
Speaker.
A speaker. Sounds like you're dead.
Let's see here.
I turned you up to 11. I hate this.
Who's in trouble now?
That's good. I feel like it's.
You can call me the big boss man.
The big Bose man.
Yeah, Bose speakers, right?
I was trying to figure out one with Pioneer.
Pioneer.
God, man. Short form is great. I love it.
Yeah.
This will be these two games right here. When we would do it in Milwaukee, maybe do it everywhere. But the way we would announce it is like, hey, this gets us warmed up doing improv, and you warmed up giving suggestions, because it would be like we would get a lot of suggestions throughout, and so it'd just be like a warm up game, for everyone getting kind of warmed up at how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want one more like this? We'll switch the format one more time, Ryan. I think this will serve you pretty well, because this is World's Worst, which I think you've played.
World's
before.
Worst is my jam. I love playing World's Worst. Can you believe it? Can you believe that that's where my brain easily can go to the worst possible?
Yeah. So tell us why you like this game, or tell us how you think we play. How is this game played?
How is the game played?
Yeah.
Okay, the game is played, I believe you throw out like occupation, and then we see the world's worst version of that occupation, correct? Or type of person. So like the obvious one is like a doctor, somebody's blind, like you get that one a lot.
Yeah,
it's a popular one, right? Now the reason why I'm good at it is I think I must have some sort of particular mental disorder where I can skew it can skew super negative right away. I'm joking. This is like
so we need an occupation, maybe an occupation in the
let's get an occupation.
chat. Let's get an occupation.
Sure. Okay. Can we get an by the time I type this out?
Also, Ryan, I'm super curious how your microphone looks from your end. Like, what's on the other side of that?
You want to see it?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
not what I was
thinking it'd be yellow.
It's Bumblebee or something.
The Bumblebee.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
The first occupation we have is astronaut.
Astronaut. Okay. Just driving to Florida, peeing and pooping myself, confront my ex-wife's new husband.
Remember
that Natalie Portman
Dave,
movie?
you remember that? In the news?
Almost not at all.
Are we about to take off? Oh, I get so queasy. You can't be an astronaut if you got a queasy stomach.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Hey, Ryan, Mike, I know we're going up to space together. Fuck, I kind of gave it away. All right.
What was
it's gonna
it?
be I need my space.
It's
gonna be another pun one. All right, let me try that again.
Houston, we have a party.
Fuck. What would it be? Fuck. What would a fucking bad astronaut say?
Just like hey, is this a bad time to mention that I'm afraid of heights?
That's it. Hey, do you mind? Do you mind if I take the shuttle out for a few minutes? I'm going to a club, and I want to show off for the hot chicks. You know.
Yeah. Ground control. Uploading another picture of Uranus. Dave liked that one.
He snarled.
He did. He snarled.
I was busy thinking of mine.
Mouth went up like he was upset with it.
I was busy thinking of mine. Hey, Mike, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
I know we just got on the shuttle. I just want to let you know I had a bunch of beans before I got on board. That's what I was thinking of when you were telling yours.
Yeah.
Hey, do you other astronauts mind if I use our telescope to kill someone?
Good callback.
Very good callback. Very good callback.
King of callbacks, baby.
Man.
That's what they call me.
Do we want to do another occupation real quick?
Yeah, let's do one more occupation, then we'll move on to like some longer form stuff.
Proctologist.
Somebody sent proctologist?
Proctologist. You know that? You know what they do, right?
Yeah.
What did I do with my keys?
Oh boy.
Is that a go-to? That's a go-to, probably, right? You see that a lot?
I don't know. That's the first time I think I've seen that one.
That's good.
Thanks for coming in today. Before we get started, I'm not fishing for compliments, but I did get some nail extensions done. So how do they look?
Hey, good. Nice to meet you. Good to be here. I'm not fishing for compliments, but I will be fishing, if you know what I mean.
I think I see the problem here. You've got a big hole right in the middle.
I think today we're just aiming for a positive exam. First, I give you the thumbs up, then you give me the thumbs up.
Look, the easiest way for me to relay this to you is just to have you do it to me also, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So,
if I'm being honest,
nurse, can I get a hand in here?
Those are good.
If I'm being honest, I'm more of a boob guy.
Well, what's your joke, Dave? You're always interrupting to tell us that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry.
Ooh, man, yours smells bad, like notably bad. I deal with these all day, and yours, eef. Ay. What'd you eat?
You guys already know this. And maybe I don't want to take away the one you guys maybe we're gonna do, but Jim Woods talks about this. Whenever you play this game, he would always do the same thing. He would come in and be like, I'm sorry, but I am the world's worst proctologist.
Oh yeah.
And that would be his.
Yeah. Hey, you don't want me. Yeah. It's like, you don't want me to be your proctologist. I'm the world's worst proctologist.
Yeah. And that's nice, because you can do that with every occupation after that.
Yeah.
This is a party game. That's what this is right here.
It's a party game.
It is. It's
all right,
definitely. I've definitely done it at parties. I'm good. I'm warmed up.
Right. I'm warmed up.
Good. You're nice and warm. So let's do this. I sent you guys some backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you each go dark? Cool. Okay. And I'll explain your premise. So go dark, pull up your background. So this is the first background that I think I sent you. It should be casino. So get that going. And then when I tell you guys both to pull up your cameras, you can turn on your cameras at the same time. And then I'll give you your premise.
Give me one second. I got to take my headphones off so I won't be able to hear you.
All right.
Once you get the background up, bring up our camera.
No, not yet. I'm gonna have you pull up your cameras at the same time. Ryan, are you back in yet? Can you hear
us? Sorta. Yeah, I can listen. I'm good.
Cool. So this game is going to be new choice. So just if you ever hear me say new choice, you have to take back the last thing that you said and replace it with something new. Yeah. Also known as a ding in some short form circles, because it's sometimes played with a bell. Or should have said in some circles. Dave, what did you learn it as?
New choice.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Great. You guys both okay?
Just about.
All right.
I think
all
I'm
right.
good.
So whenever you're ready, turn on your cameras, both of you. Cool. Great. I'm gonna take myself away. Dave, you can turn on your camera.
Okay.
All right, great. All right, cool. Here's your setup. Ryan, you're the bouncer at a casino club.
Okay.
And Dave, you're trying to get into the club because you think you have a friend who's having their birthday party inside that casino club.
Got it.
Excuse me.
Great. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Excuse me. Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm just going in to meet some friends.
It's not dressed like that. You aren't.
Oh, no hat. I mean, I can pick up the hat. No big
No
deal.
hat. You need a collared shirt, nice shoes, pants, the whole kit and caboodle.
To go into the casino, I feel like I've never heard
This
this
is a
before.
very, very fancy place.
Okay. I guess I go back up to my room and grab a shirt. It's shirt and collared shirt and jacket.
No, I didn't say jacket. No, didn't say jacket. Nice
Sorry.
shoes, pants, the whole kit and caboodle.
New choice.
Yeah, a jacket. And actually, could you bring me one too? I'm just getting a little chilly.
No,
Please.
I'm not going to bring you a jacket.
It's cold out here.
So yeah, we're
cold.
in Vegas.
Yeah, I know, but like at night the temperatures drop precipitously, and I get chilly.
I'm not going to bring you a jacket. I'm probably not going to get it back.
Look. If you go get me a jacket, I will let you in dressed however you want.
If I'm going to go get a jacket, I'll just get the clothes that I need to wear to get in this place.
Oh, but then you'll be more comfortable. Just look, you have to go up and get a jacket either way,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So might as well bring me one too. Do you have a spare?
Yeah, I have a spare. Fine.
Yes.
Fine. All right. I'll go get a jacket.
Have you eaten?
I was going to eat. We're going to go at a restaurant in the casino.
New choice.
We're probably going to go to like a dinner and a show after this.
New choice.
There's a 7-Eleven down the street, and I love their hot dogs. So I was probably just going to grab one of those.
You're in Vegas and you're just going to get a 7-Eleven hot dog? You can get that anywhere.
I know, but I like them. So when you know what you like and it makes you happy, get it.
And are you going to eat any other Vegas foods, or are you just doing 7-Eleven hot dogs?
I'll probably mainly do 7-Eleven hot dogs. You got a lot of 7-Elevens here, and I know it's agreeable with my stomach. And
I mean, do you not have 7-Elevens where you're from? Or
yeah, that's how I know I love them.
That's a shame. You know, we also have AM PMs here. I think their hot dogs are way better. Personally, I think
AM PM hot dogs are better than 7-Eleven hot dogs.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I think you've been in Vegas too long, buddy.
What are you talking about? I've been here a year.
New choice.
This is my first day.
New choice.
Actually, they just I was born here in this spot, in this casino.
Were you born and raised in this casino?
I'm property of the casino. If you're born inside a casino, that means you are the property of the casino.
You're property of Circus Circus.
Mm-hmm. I get to live here forever. I'm not allowed to leave, but I get all the free food and shows and ride tickets that I want.
That's what if you had to go to the doctor or the dentist?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can go to that stuff too. And then when I was 18, I was able to do my Rumspringa, where I got to go visit the other casinos.
What is that Amish?
Yeah, and then also in casino world, casino life.
See, all right, good job, guys. Great, that was really fun.
What's that? All right, so Mike, honest opinion, was that good?
No.
Like no.
No, but I think if I'm being honest, I think it was bad because New Choice slows things down a little bit. Like you guys had a nice momentum and a potential game. Like if that were a long form scene, I bet the game would be somehow you getting Dave to keep dressing you.
Yeah.
You know, like to get, but because it's New Choice, like it feels like it constantly makes you discover new games or stuff. What do you think of Dave?
I thought it was good. I mean, I think if there's an issue, it's that we aren't moving around a lot. I think if we were playing this in short form, we'd be moving around the stage more and like, okay, let's get to it. And we would go get the jacket. Like in short form, it's all yes, and you aren't questioning people's.
Oh, I think I'm so okay. So
which is fine. I'm just saying that's
good for me to know just from a learning standpoint from here on out. Like everything in short form is more just like yes and yes and yes and, not like a hey, what do you let's explore this a little more. We don't necessarily do that as much.
Now the cool thing about New Choice though is like the reason I think it's a good like teaching game or whatever, or why people do it, is it makes you be specific and it leads towards unexpected choices. And I think the very first move of that was like when was it the jacket? Like, go get me a jacket. It's cold. Like, that was a fun choice. It was like the first new. Weird.
I liked it.
Yeah. So I remember that. I should also tell people,
I like New Choice.
I asked you guys to prop up and have props nearby to make things visually different. So that was why they put on hats. And I'm going to continue to have you do that. Ryan, you look like a little like Gary Oldman's Dracula with that hat and sunglasses on.
Oh, really? I can kind of see that. Yeah.
I don't know why, but you did.
I did. I like that.
All right. Ironically, the next background is 7-Eleven. So why don't you guys, coincidentally, so why don't you go dark and pull up that 7-Eleven thing? We're going to play a different game here.
Okay.
For 7-Eleven. We're going to play a game. I learned it as like called Half-Life, but the basic idea is you're going to do the scene, and then I'm going to end it, and you're going to do it in half the same amount of time. And then I'm going to end it, and you're going to do half the same amount of time. And you're just going to continue to do a shorter and shorter version of the same scene. Does that make sense?
Can you say just that last part again? I had to take my headphones off for a second.
Yeah, you're going to basically be doing the same version of the same scene, just shorter and shorter each time.
Okay.
So the first time you do it, it might be like 2 minutes long, and then it'll be 1 minute long, and then 30 seconds.
Okay.
Cool.
Very cool.
So this takes place at a 7-Eleven. Dave, you ready?
Just about.
Okay.
Sound like you went far away.
Yeah, it sounds like you went to a 7-Eleven.
I had to put my mic down.
Okay.
All right, ready.
All right. Go ahead, pull up your videos. I'll tell you your premise. Okay, great. Okay, cool. All right. This is why I had you guys do props, because this is the premise that I wrote down. Ryan, this is actually what I wrote down. Ryan, you're asking Dave to buy you beer from inside the 7-Eleven.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. All right, great. So you'll do this scene a number of times here. So be specific, and I'll time it, and I'll tell you when to start over. All right. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Excuse me, sir.
Bush light.
Excuse me, sir. Hey,
yeah?
It's my buddy's birthday, and I promised that I would bring beer to the party. Do you think if I give you this money, you could buy us a 30-pack? Please.
Oh, this brings me back.
Yeah.
I was once in your shoes, buddy. You used to do the same thing.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. You would be like the hero of this birthday party if you buy us beer.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to buy you that beer.
Yeah. Awesome.
If you bring me to this party.
Whoa. What?
I will get you the beer. All right. I will get you regular. We're talking
regular.
Coors Heavy. All right.
Coors Heavy.
Mm-hmm. And you bring me to that party, and you introduce me to all your friends.
Okay. All right. Yeah. If this is the only way to get beer, then
I'm in.
Absolutely.
I'm getting it right now.
Well, okay. Well, hold on.
Oh, look at this, baby. Got it.
Awesome. Thank you. I should know that let you know that we're doing it in the my buddy's basement, his parents' house basement. His dad is the chief of police here in town. I don't know if that's an issue at all, but I just wanted to give you,
Brian Bierning?
Sheriff,
Sheriff Bierning?
Chief Bierning, yeah. Mr. Bierning.
I went to high school with that guy.
Oh.
I'm going to love sticking it to the cops and also sticking it to Brian. That guy used to really hassle me when I was in high school.
Sure, but just a heads up, you did buy alcohol for minors, and then you're going to go party with them at the chief of police house. It sounds a little risky on your end. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble.
Hey, trouble's my middle name.
Is it really?
You're riding with me. It is. I had it legally changed. Hey, get in my...
Mine's Uriah.
Huh?
Mine's Uriah.
Okay. I've never heard of that before, but that's good.
Joseph Uriah.
All right, good. All right, great. Now you're going to do it again in 1 minute. That was 2 minutes. You're going to do it in half the same amount of time. Try to finish the whole scene. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Bush light.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. Hi, I'm going to my friend's birthday party, and I promised that I would bring the beer. Would you mind buying us a 30-pack?
Oh, this takes me back, man. This is the same thing as you when I was in high school.
Oh, awesome. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. If you do it, you'll be like the star of the party, like the hero.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get you that beer.
Okay.
You gotta bring me to that party.
I'm
getting the beer.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Woohoo! Hey. Look at this. Coors Heavy.
Coors Heavy?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I should give you just a little bit of a heads up. The party's at my friend's parents' basement, and my friend's dad is the chief of police.
What? Brian Bierning?
Yes, sheriff or Chief Bierning. Yeah.
I went to high school with that guy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, I wouldn't want you to
scene. Good. That was 1 minute.
We almost got through it.
Yep, not quite. All right. You got to do everything in 30 seconds now.
All right.
Ready?
Got it. Ready. Go.
And action.
Bush light.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Would you buy beer? I promise to bring it for my friend's birthday party.
Oh, I used to do the same thing when I was your age. I'm getting the beer.
Oh, great.
Let's go.
Wait, we're going to. Okay, sure. Hey, just so that you know that it's at the chief of police house.
Brian Bierning. I used to go to high school with that guy.
Yeah, Chief Bierning. Yeah. But I think it worries me a little bit that you would want to go, that you would get in trouble providing alcohol to the minors.
That's my middle name.
Trouble? Oh, mine's Uriah.
What?
See? Good. You guys did it. Yeah. All right, great. Now in 15 seconds. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get some beer?
I'm getting it.
Okay.
Coors Heavy.
Oh, cool. I didn't know they made that. Hey, just so you know that the party is at my friend's house, and the dad is the chief of police.
Brian Bierning. Know him well.
Okay, Chief Bierning. But I'm worried you'll get in trouble.
See? All right. Last one. 7 seconds. You ready?
7 seconds.
Yeah. 7 seconds. Goodness gracious. I don't even know how we're going to do that. All right. Ready?
And go.
Can we buy beer?
Got it.
Good. You're going to get in trouble.
Bierning.
My middle name's Uriah.
Scene. All right. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I liked
How'd that one feel?
That one felt good.
Yeah.
Was that, or you tell me, was it good?
I think it was pretty good. Ryan, you really
McLendon.
Learning from the last one. I thought that was good. Well, it's hard because you're limited by the format, by Zoom, right? Like
it's hard because you're limited by your talent. So it's
or lack thereof.
But if I'm going to give some notes here, I thought it was a really fun choice for Dave to want to get that beer. I think most people would think that this scene is about like denying you, but to say yes and then to heighten it to like coming to the party. Good. I thought that was really fun. Good use of specifics, Dave. Brian Biernick, is that somebody you knew?
He was a little older than me, went to high school. He became a police officer.
Hey.
Wow. Do you pull from your own life a lot, Dave?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I feel like those are always
specifically when it comes to names, because the names are so much more specific. Otherwise, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm saying Johnson for a last name.
Yeah. The specific names like that feel real are always the funniest.
Yeah, for sure. Our Stanger in our team group Bangarang is like, that's a classic of him, is he uses people from his real life, and it's very specific.
Kids he went like middle school with, and they're always like super specific funny names.
Uh-huh. Do you just pull them out of the depths right then and there, or do you sometimes like think of them, Dave? Like, meaning like you're driving around town, you're like, oh, here's 4 names I could use in the future.
Nope. I just pull them. I would love to. I should do that. That would be smart. But it's like a quick Rolodex in my head of trying to figure out a name. What do you do?
I think I don't utilize that skill enough. But it is the same. It's like real names are just so much better than made up names. I can't stand McGillicuddy. I think we're all in the same camp there. Like those like cheesy names.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty good at coming up with like good first names that don't feel like Bobby or Susie.
I feel like Sheila is the name of every woman in an improv scene.
Yeah. I try to go like super just normal names like Ashley or Kate.
My first year out here, I had an improv teacher give me the note. He's like, stop using the names that you use, because I would go through this phase where I was like calling people like Remington and Woodrow and like Benedict.
It's funny, but I get how that feels improv-y.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, that was a good note.
Like first year mistake, because it was like I was trying to get the laugh from the name instead of like anything else.
It's a good note. It's a good note.
Yeah.
That being said, use Remington. It's funny.
Yeah,
Remington's a good name.
You've earned it.
Yeah. I was at after a cage match once. I think Brett Gelman was in that cage match, and he got such a laugh from just paging Dr. Poop. He was like in a hospital. He's like, Dr. Poop, we need you in the OR. He got such a laugh that's always stuck with me.
Yeah.
He's
gonna get
improviser.
it. Yeah.
I wish he would improvise more. He made me laugh so much.
Same.
Yeah.
I only saw him like once or twice.
Let's change your backgrounds again. This next one should be courtroom. So get your courtroom stuff together and your courtroom gear on. Ryan, you liked Half-Life, huh?
What do you mean? Oh, that one? Yeah, that was fun.
That one.
Yeah, that's what they call it?
Yeah, that's what I learned it as. Dave, is that what you learned that one as?
Give me once. Well,
I'm not sure I forget what we called it. I think we called it Countdown.
Countdown. Gotcha. All right, for this next one it's going to be called Emotional Option. So this one I'll just pause the scene occasionally and I'll ask you both or one of you to continue the scene with a different emotion. And Ryan, I'd say the key thing here is to justify that emotional turn. Like when you teach this game, I think people like arbitrarily just switch the emotion because they're told to, and it doesn't look organic. So like find a way to get there.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, it's not like there's a little bit of a transition.
Yeah. It's not just like flipping a switch, because I think like that doesn't honor the scene as much.
Cool. That's fun.
All right. Good. Dave, you ready?
Yeah.
Ryan, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's turn them on. Dave, you're still at a 7-Eleven there. Okay, great. Ryan, you're a Southern judge.
All right.
And Dave,
I had a feeling.
You are Dave. You're here complaining. You're suing your neighbors because they leave their holiday decorations up for too long.
Okay.
Right.
Whenever you're ready.
Order. We now plan to listen to the plaintiff. What's the issue here now exactly?
The issue here is that my neighbors leave up their Christmas decorations far too long. It's
the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, it's a blight on the neighborhood. It doesn't look good. It looks kind of trashy.
I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
You believe in Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
Well, around here we do that.
Oh, me
and
too.
If people want to honor Jesus Christ and his birth year round, well, then I don't see a problem with it.
That's not the part I have a problem with. I mean, they leave the lights on all night long. They're super bright. They're
just showing their love for Jesus Christ. Do you have a problem with Jesus Christ? Do you hate the Lord Jesus Christ? Because if you do, I'll toss your butt right out of this court and into jail for the rest of your life.
No, I don't have a
God-given life. I'll throw you in jail.
I don't have a problem with that. None of their decorations, they're all like just secular. They're all like Santa and Rudolph and Frosty. They don't have anything to do with.
Continue on as shocked.
They don't have anything to do with
Santa
real
Claus.
Religion.
Santa Claus and Frosty, and who's the other one?
Rudolph.
All together?
Yeah.
Frosty's hanging out with. Hold on. They got Frosty hanging out with Rudolph.
I think you're focusing on the wrong.
As far as I understand, as far as I know, that those two they never met. Frosty and Rudolph.
I mean, according to what?
According to the songs, according to the television specials.
Yeah, maybe they've never actually.
They never met. They never met. That's an abomination. To show a fictional meeting between Frosty and Rudolph.
It's a fictional meeting between fictional characters.
It's an abomination.
Dave, continue on relieved.
I got to tell you, even though I'm not sure about your direction here, I'm glad to see that you're having an issue with this too. This is, thank God.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ryan, fired up.
I mean, that's the sort of thing that just gets my goat. Ooh, I'll get angry.
Yeah.
Where is that neighbor of yours? I'm giving him the chair.
What?
I'm giving him the chair.
We don't have to go that far.
No, he's getting it. I've been wanting to use it. They banned it. We ain't allowed to use the chair anymore. But I found a little loophole, and I get one more. I get to put one more person in the chair, and it's going to be that neighbor of yours.
What's the loophole?
Frost and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right there on the same yard. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? They're done. You'll never have to worry about them again. I don't want watch their eyes bug out of their skull.
Ryan, sneaky Ryan.
Now I'm going to need, before I do anything, I'm going to need your word that you ain't going to go talking about this to the governor or the mayor or the senator or anyone else in charge. I get real trouble.
Sir, I can't.
You win, I win. I get to see off old Sparky one last time. You get rid of this neighbor of yours putting out that abomination.
I can't have this on my conscience.
You don't have to do a dang. You don't have to do a dang thing. You just don't have to. You just keep your mouth closed. That's not doing anything. I'm asking you to not speak. That's nothing.
Sir,
and look. If you want, I can make it, or I have the power to change up his will, and I'll give him all your money. I'll give you all his money.
How do you have power to change his will?
I have unlimited power as a judge. The law.
Dave,
I control the law.
Just a
Dave, glowing.
You'll be rich. Rich beyond your wildest dreams.
It's been a while since I've had this much attention paid to me.
Ryan, baffled.
Who would not be paying attention to you? You're awesome.
Come on.
No, you are really charming. At first, I was like kind of against you, and then you like made such a good, like you're representing yourself. You have no law training, and just like for you, like you not used to getting attention, dude. You should be getting all the attention. You're great. You're great.
Thank you. Your honor.
Hey, if you ever feel like you're not getting enough attention and you need to be told that you are a swell guy, I'll give you my number. You call me anytime, night or day. I'll let you know that you deserve to love yourself.
The number of a judge in my phone.
Absolutely. Not anytime, night or day. I'm up 24/7.
Dave, flashy.
I can't wait to show my friends this.
Oh, boy. Oh, getting the guns out.
Boy, they are gonna flip their lid when I let them know I got a judge in my droid.
Hey, you got a droid? You got a droid?
Check out my Samsung Galaxy.
You got a green bubble.
Ryan, hurt.
You got a droid?
Yeah.
And you accepted my phone number knowing that you had a droid and not telling me?
Yeah, it's a more customizable interface.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so what if I have a Mac. What if I want to text you while I'm on my Mac? I won't be able to.
Sure you can. It's just not going to come through as an iMessage.
No, on my Mac, no.
See? All right. Great. Good job, you guys. Good.
We're getting better. Or at least I am.
Yeah. Nice. How'd you feel about that one, Ryan?
That was fun.
Yeah.
I like that one the most. Because
out of all of them?
Yeah, as I feel like, we had a little more room to breathe. And I liked that we had to like transition to the new emotions. That makes sense, and honor those and like doing like justification work there. I like that.
Mike, who are you teaching this to? What are you doing? You said you're doing this with people. Like you said you've been doing this with people. What's the scenario?
I'm not doing any of these short form games with people. I'm more.
I thought you said you were.
No, it was more like playing with the backgrounds and the and the costumes and that kind of stuff. I am teaching a team right now. I think they're going to debut this. I don't know if they will or not, but a courtroom herald. So a lot of teams right now are doing heralds over Zoom, and we're working on a form that's set entirely in a courtroom.
Very fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I think the limitations of Zoom right now, or at least the improv that I'm watching, is it's just not very interesting to look at when it's just people's homes or houses, or like I get distracted and like start reading the books on their bookshelf behind them, like that kind of stuff.
Is my background too distracting? My normal background
for Kokomo?
Yeah.
No, because you just have that piece of art behind you. Like that actually is pretty ideal. Dave's is kind of distracting.
Yeah.
But it's not always. Sometimes you just have that red painting behind you, and that looks pretty good.
I move around a lot because I'm trying to find better lighting.
I like when Dave moves around. It's exciting. It's fun.
Should we all have the UCB backstage as our background?
I've seen people do that too, and it's okay. I'm not into it. Oh. People have done it, but right now you can get pretty decent green screen setups from Amazon with like lights and stuff like that for around $100.
Is that what you have?
No, I'm just sitting behind a blank wall. I have to move around. My desktop computer doesn't have new Zoom. Let's do one more of these, huh, dudes? And then we'll be out.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. I'll stop. Hold on. I have to take my headphones off for a second. So I'm not going to be able to hear you for a second. So give me 1 moment.
Okay. Dave, go dark, Dave. Yeah. All right. So this is your last background. It should be the locker room background. So whatever you feel like would be appropriate to wear in the locker room.
Okay, I can hear you again. Let me change my background.
Ryan, this game is called Genre Roller Coaster. That's what I learned it as. Okay. And the basic thing is like throughout, kind of like the emotional one, I'll give you guys a genre to continue the scene in.
Okay.
Right. So you might be doing the scene, then I might say like, all right, keep it going as a Western, and kind of like the emotional one, like rather than just like a hard change, like see if you can like ease into it now feeling like a Western.
Cool.
Dave, you ready? Yeah. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Ryan, you're ready though?
Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, great. Pull up your videos. Okay, cool. Okay, great.
Hemlock.
We'll talk about your costume choices. Ryan looks pretty good and appropriate. Is that your LBJ jersey?
Yep.
Nice.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yep. Dave, you're going as a typical hat in the locker room guy. Dave, you're the coach of a NFL team. Ryan, you're the starting quarterback. And Dave, you're letting Ryan go because he's too handsome.
Okay.
You're cutting him from the team because he's too handsome. Did you hear that we're doing genre roller coaster, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we'll start the scene normal, and then I might introduce some genres throughout.
Harry, thanks for
see me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I had to cut my vacation short.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, we're both gonna suffer a little bit here. I'm just gonna say it. We're letting you go.
What?
We got to cut you from the team.
I was a second team All-Pro last year. I had 37 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. What do you?
Yeah, but the gosh darn honest truth is you're too good looking to keep going here.
Wait, what?
You're too handsome of a quarterback.
I mean, first off, thank you. I mean, I guess so, but what does that have to do with winning or losing? What are you
the
jealous?
Offensive line is feeling inadequate, and they're threatening to let the defense through. So maybe you get your nose bent a little bit, so you're more on their level. They feel like they can't relate to you anymore.
But I feel like I do a great job of relating to the guys. I show them all the pictures of we always talk about like the women we're dating. Like I show them pictures of all like the models that I've been recently hooking up with, and we kind of share guys' locker room stories.
All the models.
Continue this like it's an after school special.
But I guess you're dating lots of models, and sure, I mean that's fun and all, but is that really making you feel better inside?
Now that you mention it, I don't know. I mean, ever since I got to the NFL, it's been nothing but parties and excess. I kind of don't even know who I am anymore.
You know who knows who you are? Your old high school sweetheart.
What?
Sarah.
No, we haven't talked in years. She hates me.
Did she tell you that?
No, but I know she does. We were supposed to get married, but then my agent said that it would be bad publicity. That the women needed to know that they could get me maybe. And so I broke it off with her. All for a few $1 million.
Hey, I understand. I can relate to that. I too had that supermodel life for a while. I mean, you look at me now and you think,
you?
Sure. I mean, again, you look at me now and you think, of course, that's clearly understandable.
Yeah.
Freeze, mobster mafia.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. So here's what you got to do. All right. You're going to lead this team and you ain't never fucking coming back. All right. I want you out of the state. I want you out of the state of Minnesota. And I don't ever want you stepping foot back here again. Or you're dead.
You think I'm afraid of you? You think I'm afraid of you? I've taken care of way bigger guys than you, pal. You want to cut me from this team? You want me to get out of this fucking state? I own this state. I own this team, cocksucker. And if I have to...
You own the state.
I own the state.
You think you own the state?
What do you want to... You want me to go to the press? I got stuff I can tell them. I got all sorts of stuff I can tell them about old Coachy boy.
I've been winning championships since you were shitting in diapers. All right? All right, you ain't never running me out.
You're a wormy cocksucker. Now listen. Look, there's a lot of money. There's a lot to go around. Now, I don't like you. In fact, I fucking hate you.
Freeze, Adam Sandler Netflix comedy.
But like I was saying, there's a lot of money here. And if we can make this work, we'll be way better off. All right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I know how to make it work. All right. I got a few friends of mine. We bring them in. They're great. They're great. They're perfect for a job like this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I got one friend. He's a little older, but he looks a little older, but he acts really young yet, kind of smarmy. But he could be a real asset.
Okay.
A real asset. We should definitely bring him in. People love him.
Okay.
Okay. I got another friend. He could do lots of character stuff. He's a great character guy. Some of it's
okay. You got friends.
Can't do them anymore. Yeah. Okay. Just saying.
Well, okay, but what if to make this work, what do you say we go to the Bahamas?
Yes.
We go to the Bahamas and we iron this all out. We're going to go on an ayahuasca retreat.
Perfect.
No, right, perfect. Let's cut to like an inspirational sports movie.
And we go there and we take that ayahuasca and we reconnect with whatever it is that we lost. And then we come back here and we win every single game. And we get back to the highest summit where we belong. Get our hands.
You know what?
On this. We're taking this back.
Yeah. We're not taking it back. For you? For me? I don't care how handsome you are. All right? You be as handsome as you want to be.
If it means getting this team back to the championship, I will remove my own nose. I will cut my nose to spite my face.
You hear that, everyone?
Because I care. Because I care. My dad never got to watch me play.
Scene. All right. Good job, dudes.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. How was that one, Ryan?
That was fun. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. My favorite was Courtroom.
Courtroom's your favorite?
Courtroom was my favorite.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are still in fun.
The silliest, the funniest.
It's very fun. It's always fun watching the two of you play together. Always been big fans. On and off
thank
the
you,
stage.
Mike. We'd love to,
buddy.
We want to have you back and get you performing too.
Yeah.
Dave and I, we've noticed that we have a little bit of, and we ask people to be on the show so that they can be our straight man and let us do all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I actually asked to do that though.
Sure. Yeah.
And have you guys set you up to be funny together.
But you got to play this. We've been performing together since 2009.
The three of us.
Who has?
The
three of us. Is that when Orpheus Royce started? Yeah, that's right.
11. Yeah, like kind of right around now. 11 years ago this month was when I started boot camp, the very first boot camp. And that is where I met everyone.
Because I met you guys on Orpheus Roy because I wasn't doing boot camp yet.
Oh, that's right.
James put Orpheus together and I'm like, I gotta meet these two guys from Clubhouse, man.
Who are they?
From boot camp.
You and Marshall?
It was me and Marshall and Peter Flouet. No,
Right.
Marshall was added later. It was me, Peter,
with Betsy.
I feel like Anastasia asked me. Am I wrong in that, or did James ask me?
James asked you.
Yeah,
Anastasia was added, I think,
later
after our cage match run.
Yeah, we got to refer to the book written about it. One of the books written about it.
To the podcast or to the documentary made about cage matches.
For sure. Oh yeah. Did that ever get finished?
Yeah, you can find it.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can bring myself.
YouTube.
Are we in it at any point? I don't think so. This was going
James
on
and I
before.
are in it for too much.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
Oh, I gotta see that. That is.
It's called. I think it's called The Laughing Matter. I think you can find it on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, check it out. That's
it's
very embarrassing for the subjects, not for you guys.
Oh, I mean, Convoy's in it. Convoy's interviewed in it. It's fun because it documents cage matches.
But it's a very specific cage match group, right?
Yeah. It's about their dominant run, but it interviews
and not Convoys. I'm sure Convoy's kind of in it. Like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll be in it. Like,
yeah.
I don't think it's something.
But the guy who made it, like, I got a lot of good interviews out of it. I mean, it's very funny who's in it. You'll know everyone.
Sounds like a blast from the past for sure. I might need to check that out.
Yeah,
this might be. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for. I don't know. Now it just feels like we're gossiping and talking amongst ourselves. I don't know how interesting any of that was for the audience, but okay, yeah, we will wrap it up. Mike, thank you so much for coming on and doing this. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me, Coco Bros.
Oh yeah, I was thinking we need to find something we call our.
You call yourselves?
We call ourselves, but also we call the people who tune in. I was thinking like the Coco morons, but I don't want to insult them. No, so Coco.
PewDiePie called them his bro army, so you guys could use that now that
Co-army,
the
Kokomo army.
Yeah.
What about like
dumbbells have bell babies?
This isn't a good idea, but like the Margarita Pals.
Margarita Pals.
Margarita Pals.
Again, that's more of like the jumping off point to inspire other better ideas.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It will make.
You should put it out to the listeners. They're the people in the.
What do you guys want
to?
Yeah, for sure. Jared, Hillary, help us out here. What do you want to be called?
Hell's Angels.
The Hell's Angels. Coconuts. The coconuts.
Oh, the coconuts is the smartest one.
Yeah, that's
with a Z at the end.
I mean,
and
what's so funny is that like multiple people said coconuts, and like it's like, well, yeah, of course, that's obviously the answer.
No, you guys should push hard for Margarita Pals.
Margarita Pals is way more obvious, I feel like. It just flies off the tongue.
What are you guys doing later this week? Do you know?
For our shows?
Yeah.
Not entirely sure. Dave is actually might not be able to do Wednesday and Friday, so I was gonna see if Tony wants to host with.
I might be, and I feel weird saying this.
Yeah,
I might be going to Arizona,
doing some traveling,
where my sister lives.
Just for a little while.
Not for long, just for a couple of days.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, my sister, niece, and nephew are there, and
you just want to. I mean, you just doing like a straight shot drive.
Yeah,
like,
straight shot drive. Gonna hang out with them. Come back. But like, they've been cooped up in the house, and so I might go. I'm gonna go see them.
Okay. Yeah. If as long as everyone's quarantining and being good, I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No one cares. You're good. You're good. Everyone trusts that you're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I trust you. I trust Dave.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on, either way. What are you doing, Mike?
Quarantining.
Cool.
I'm not going out much. Are you guys going out? I mean, I go to the grocery store like once a week, and that's about it. And
go for walks and stuff.
Yeah, just walks. Yeah, grocery store. This is what we call ramping up to the ending of the show.
Yeah, we should really save this for when we're off. Yeah. Let's get off because people can tune in.
This is what people listen to, but to the very end.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back on Wednesday with we'll have a guest host of maybe.
And we'll stay on afterward, just so you don't. But us three will stay on. Don't hang up, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday with hopefully maybe Tony. I'll see if Tony wants to do it. Pressure's on. Anyway, bye guys. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep going. Bye.
Keep going.
I like see you at the beach.
Oh yeah.
Well.